Greetings, fair greetings, Pokemon. Oh, well, I haven't gone for Justin Bieber yet. Let's start again with Justin Bieber. Look exactly like him. Hello visuals, welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we talk about Digimon. Lol. Got you there, didn't I? Tricked every one of you. It's about Pokemon. Actually, that's a blatant lie, because this week it's all about Ultra Beasts. So, there's a weird debate with Ultra Beasts. Are they Pokemon? Are they Ultra Beasts? It's Naganadel. I'm sorry, not Naganadel, Necrozma. Is he an Ultra Beast? Is he legendary? Is Solgaleo Ultra Beast? Am I an Ultra Beast? Is Ash an Ultra Beast? Is Espeon really an Evolution and not really part of the Pidgey line? The conspiracies continue. So just like Caterpie evolves into Gyarados. Doesn't that be so weird? Well, I'll take a whip and just give you my favourite Ultra Beasts in their order, because Ultra Beasts are weird and as well, like, Ultra Beasts are classed really weird. Because obviously Necrozma's not on this list because technically I don't think he's ranked as an Ultra Beast. Solgaleo, Cosmog and all them, they've got weird Ultra Beasty powers, but they're not Ultra Beasts. If you go in and just type in all Ultra Beasts, this is the list you get. This is what I'm sticking off from Bulbapedia. I'm sticking with this list. It's the 10, well there's 11, but Poiple's got an evolution line, so they're together. There's 10 Ultra Beasts I'm going with. I'm going to rank them. I've also done a video on how I feel about Ultra Beasts. Basically, the conclusion of that was they should be Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, and the game should have said these have come from an alternate dimension. It's Yu-Gi-Oh dual monsters have somehow fell into Pokemon. That would have been mint. Just chuck Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, Red Eyes and them in there. Elemental Hero Neos, sick. But anyway, let's rank my 10 favourite Ultra Beasts, even though I'm not overly keen on them. But I don't mind them. What the fuck? Ultra Beast number 10. I've got a divider, but I thought I'd say that bit. I'm getting less and less funny. And this first one is Pheromosa. Right. I'm ranking this list and I'm going to go off the negatives, but I think this just looks terrible. I think the design behind it's terrible. I think that the whole concept and idea is terrible, even though that just ranks in design. I don't like it. It's ugly, it's hideous, it's weird to look at. I don't understand why it exists. It's like a load of lampshades just stood on top of each other. So Pheromosa, I'm sorry, you're number 10, you're the worst Ultra Beast for me. Nihilargo, arguably one of the main Ultra Beasts because there's a lot of interaction and that with it. Just a giant jellyfish, and there's a lot of them. You go to that cave, there's jellyfishes everywhere, they're see-through, they're minging, they're horrible to look at. All Ultra Beasts are horrible to look at. I like another Poiple's nice, I like Poiple. Kind of gives away the list there a bit. But yeah, Nihilargo, again, another weird typing up, but I think that was the whole concept and point behind it, always have weird type-ups. It's a jellyfish, yucky, they can form to make that big old crazy horrible thing. Number 9. As one, I was starting to get the list, like the rest of them I actually do quite kind of like the designs and stuff. There's just Nihilargo and Pheromosa, no. But Buzzwole's pretty cool, he's a jack dude. I don't understand the support of his legs, so I don't know, I feel like he's so roidy he would just collapse, and his face is a bit, and the scene where you sucked out that Snorlax, that was a bit uncalled for, mate, right? Snorlax is my boy. He would knock you out any day of the week, mate. Maybe. But Buzzwole, he's cool. He at least looks like he's had a lot more effort and stuff and time and put into it. And he's a huge role. You got the Pheromosa Buzzwole crossover between the two different games. He's cool. He's a roido. He'd probably welt me for dissing him anyway. So yeah, Buzzwole. Xurkitree, and I quite like Xurkitree. It just plugs into shit. If you ran out of electricity in the real life, you just plug into stuff. And as well, when you encounter them in Ultra and Ultra Moon, really love the planet that it's on. I nearly said he. Again, crazy design, like the bright, like sparky bit at the top, and then the black, which like kind of cables. The whole theme of it fits in really nicely. It feels like you're generally fighting a bunch of cables. The whole electric theme, electric standalone theme on its own is cool. Typing, I should say. I quite like Xurkitree, and plus he feels like he'd be a punk rocker. You know, listening to Blink and Green Day and that, just like I do. Celesteela, I quite like because it's just such a unique design. It feels like it's like you see like a rocket taking off, and plus its flying types are always dear to me. Leech Seed Celesteela was highly popular for a while. It flies around. It's a little tank. It looks like a beast. It's unique. There's a lot going on there. You have to look at it more than once to fully grasp what they were trying to do in the design of it and stuff. It's a big badass. I really don't mind Celesteela. Tana. Now this is just cool because it's so tiny. It sharpens out and it just slices you. Like I can imagine it as like a ninja star. I can imagine if I caught one, I'd just be chucking it around at places. Not at people or Pokemon, but I'd be like, "Hua! Go Katana!" And it's and I would feel like a badass ninja. So for that reason alone, because I would feel like a badass ninja, this tiny little floating stabby thing would be on my, maybe not on my team, but that's why I like it. Stakataka. It's just a big chimney on legs with weird, crazy eyes. The Stakataka is pretty cool though. The way, like I said, it comes out. This one really looks like it would be a themed Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Like there'll be a lot of different chimney parts, but he's a big old tank. He's a big rock tank. Like I said, the eyes stuff. And when he first got introduced, I did get a little bit excited. I thought, oh my god, I like the idea of this big rock looking menace to society being there on your team. I've used it a few times. I've been wrecked with him quite a lot, like. But he was a fun Ultra Beast to get. He was the one that I got on Ultra Moon because you have to trade over and shit, yeah. But yeah, I like him. He's cool. He made it high up the list. Blazeflon, and I've got a funny feeling I've always been pronouncing that wrong. That I've heard some weird pronunciation, so I just started to call it Juggalhead. Literally, Blazeflon. I've always said Blazeflon. This one's got a weird pronunciation, but I love this regardless. Juggalhead is amazing. The fact that the head comes off and just boom, the whole it looks like a crazy artist. Like I know he's an exploding type thing and shit like that. He's got like a golf ball head. But I always see him like he could be sat there painting and just boom, and he's got his paint everywhere. And I really love art. Like I like, well, I say art. I draw cartoons, try to draw, and I always imagine him sat there just drawing away. And it's so unique, and the colours are bright, and you look at it, and again, it's kind of like Celesteela, but maybe not as much. But you look at it, and there's so much going on. The different colours, the way it's standing, even the way it's sprite just moves around the game. I fucking love it. I enjoy this Ultra Beast very, very much. Lord, and it's the most dumbest answer and reason ever is because I sit and eat loads of shit. Guzzlord sits and eats loads of shit. That's it. The typing's pretty cool. He's a pretty much badass. He started to annoy me though, trying to find his wormhole in the games in Ultra and Ultra Moon. I can't remember what the percentage was, but you have to do a lot of really hard work getting there. But then the involvement with him, there was a lot more interaction. You go into that world, you see him destroying all this stuff in the parallel universe, and, you know, the signs like an old city and that you're in. He's absolutely great. He's a massive tank. The whole mouth, even the hands that come out of the mouth look pretty cool. I loved everything about him. And finally, Poipole and Naganadel. I love Poipole. To see an Ultra Beast have an evolution line was crazy as hell. I genuinely enjoyed that. And I've seen so many people watching on YouTube, watching them soft reset to try and get a shiny Poipole. A lot of interaction. Ash is getting interaction in the anime with Poipole. It's a great design. Poison Dragon, I quite like that. And Naganadel, Poison Dragon, sorry. To have the only second, it's the second Ultra Beast that's Dragon, isn't it? Visuals, yes it is. To have that's really, really cool. And yeah, I like it. The fact that you get given one at level 40 is always fun. I don't know, he's cute as hell. He's the only Ultra Beast that I look at and go, there's something crazy about you. Because like I said, there are Ultra Beasts that I love now. I've grown to love them, but I'm still looking like, I don't want you near Pokemon. But he feels very, very more Pokemon-like. And then even Naganadel feels very, very Pokemon-like. Just Poipole looks good though. Naganadel looks evil. But they made the top of the list. We got visuals. That was just me ranking down the Ultra Beasts from my least favourite to my first favourite. The Ultra Beasts have grown on me. I've never ever questioned or doubted the story they bring to the game. They bring another layer into it, which is fucking amazing and awesome. It's just their designs. Some of them feel like they don't belong in Pokemon, but they are forever now part of Pokemon. If I ever pull a GX card or anything, I'll still go sick. I always try and catch them. I always still try and use them, try and get them up to level 100 so they're ready to go with a decent move setup. But there's something that won't ever fully sit correctly with me. There's always going to be a little twinge. Visuals, if you did enjoy, sorry, I'm knackered as well. Me and Chris have been filming all day and I'm in a really sweaty room. Chris has only just left. I'm just ready to sit down and sleep. I got like no sleep. Work's been hectic. Boo hit me, but cry for me. I need sympathy. Anyway, visuals, hope you did enjoy this. Let us know your favourite Ultra Beast down in the comments below. And let us know if you think like Solgaleo and Lunala and stuff are Ultra Beast. If Necrozma was an Ultra Beast. If Eevee's an Ultra Beast. Well, I'm going really Eevee today. But anyway, but you'll thank you so much for watching it, man. You're getting on. Charizard and Hatton. I should have got Venusaur, but it was sold out. I love Venusaur. Venusaur's my friend. What the fuck? Yeah, just to clear it straight there, Venusaur's just my favourite. The Bulbasaur line, my favourite evolution, starter line. So that's why I love Venusaur. I like Charizard, but Venusaur's my boy. Keep it up.
If you've liked what you've seen, guys, if you enjoy watching me, enjoy watching Dan, or even a little glimpse of our little friend Bill that's sitting in the corner, doing whatever he's doing, you can now follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.